Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. I thought I'd do a quick video on how to remove a knob and reinstall the knob. So when you get a lock, you might see that the key is facing a particular way. If you want to spin that around so that the grooves of your key are towards the top, this is how you do it. The reason you do that is because when the pins are going in and out, they're actually spring loaded, and if you put it upside down, you're running the risk of a saggy spring or squashing a spring if you use the wrong key, and then your lock will stop working. If you put it in the right direction, where the grooves are facing up towards the sky, your lock can last a bit longer, and it's the way that everyone kind of uses the key, so it's the correct thing to do. So, for example, if my lock is like this, it's suited up to be on the left-hand side. Now, if I want to install it on the other side, then I'd have to spin this knob around. A lot of locks, cheaper locks, they only allow you to do it one way. Most good commercial locks you can do it two-way. So what I'll do is I'll put my key in and I'll turn it. Then I'll use a tool like this, a spike tool, a tool basically to go in and push this little knob key retainer pin in, and I'll feel it push in, and as I push it in with the key turned, and then I pull the knob, and then it'll slide off the shaft. For these Brav ones, it's quite strong sometimes. Now we've got it off the shaft. If you look at the knob itself on the shaft, you'll see a cutout on this side and a cutout on this side. So that means it can go on either way. If you look at your knob and it's only got a cutout on one side, it means it can only go on one way. So if you're fitting it on the door, the keyhole might be upside down. Alright, so I look at where my keyhole drops in, I line this up, I've got a key in the actual cylinder, I put it back on the shaft, or I can put it whichever way I want. I'll put it this way now. I put it back on the shaft, and I would just wiggle it all the way into position as far as I can. Then I get my spike tool, which is nothing more than just a small little tip, and I push down on that key. And once I've done that, I should be able to push my knob a little bit further. Sometimes you can push the whole knob on at this stage like that, but this one's actually not doing it. So I'm going to use my key, push it in and turn it, and then push the knob a bit more. I heard a click, so I'm happy. Now the final test is to grab the knob as hard as you can and pull it as hard as you can. If you can't pull the knob off, it means that that little knob retaining key has popped into the shaft where it locks into, and we're good to go. Like that. Alright, now we just test our lock works, and it does. So this is more for your commercial type range of locks, Brava, Carbine, Carber, where they've got a rose about this particular size. This is more for those type of locks. Some hardware versions, you can simply just push it in, slide it off, and push it back on. With this type of commercial range, sometimes they're a little bit harder to get the knob on and off. You'll actually push in the retainer, be there thinking, why isn't it moving? It's because these days they're quite a tight fit on the shaft. Leave your comments down below, and thanks for watching.